Alright, I'm back. I got a little bit more room to work in here. Sold one RX-7 and got a Honda. There's a lot more room, even though it's a four-door Honda. But I don't think I showed you this with any filler on it. This is where I shaved the gas door. Gas door was right about there. I went with a pretty healthy, thick coat on there. You can see it from the edge. Just didn't want to have to come back as many times. But, I mean, you're still going to have to do that. And it's very thin down here at the edge. So I'm trying to take it back. I mean, there was a couple low spots there. And I think over here where I warped it a little bit when I was welding a little bit. But, I mean, I think I should be able to see some of the blue paint under the quarter panel or the bare metal or something there. Because it wasn't all low. So I have to keep attacking that. Did pretty wide pass where I shaved the emblems. Feels pretty smooth to me. It had a low spot in there. I don't know why, but it looks pretty good. And then over here, there was one big pass here, but this is a low spot in here. It's still kind of low, but it's very small where you can't even detect it. So I think with the primer, I think that'll hide it. Plus, the spoiler sits down pretty low, so it'll be hidden. You'll never really see it unless you're really looking for it. But this ain't gonna be a showpiece. It's just gonna look pretty from a little bit of it ways out. Did buy sealer. You only need a little bit, and it's the smallest hardener they had for it. And then I bought some high build direct metal primer and the hardener for it. Mixes 4-to-1. I think that's also 4-to-1 too. But you only need a little bit of sealer. We're gonna do, I think, 2 or 3 coats of the primer. So we're gonna go through a healthy bit of that. This was like $150, and I got a discount there at the local Napa. I think I got it like 120 or something like that, and then that was probably like $40-50 for the sealer. Still haven't ordered paint yet, but I should be doing that. I do have some extra money now since I sold my red car. Had that for 7 years, and she just left the other day. Today's Friday. It left Wednesday night. And so we're going to keep sanding on that. That's only some of the dust. I already blew some out of the way, but we're getting there. Still trying to get it down so I can do the roof. Just take a lot of this up. It clogs the sandpaper. It's just really shitty. It's really flaky, the paint. So I'm going to take a lot of it off, as much of it as I can. And then get it in primer. Hope to get it in primer. If the weather holds up. And I mean, I could put some heat in here too. And then I have to figure out the window over there is blocked off, and a window over there is blocked off. I think I'm going to take that one off, put a box fan there. And so we have some kind of ventilation. There's a house right here, so I don't want it to vent out the garage door. Plus, it would sound like an alleyway. So the wind will probably blow some dust into this big-ass door. I can get this out and just put a motor in it. So that's movable. And then I can move this car to the middle, jack it up. My plan is to jack it up, take the wheels off of it, and tape off the suspension and stuff like that so I can get the edges in there when I prime and paint it, block it. And but I'd probably get both of these cars out of here first and just clean. Before I prime, I'm going to get all the dust out of here. I'm going to sweep, vacuum the corners out. And then I'm going to probably come back. I did it once before when we painted at my friend's garage. I brought a leaf blower and just blew the whole fucking place right out. But that's what you got to do. And I think I'm going to get a couple more. I had these shitty fluorescent lights and there's outlets on the ceiling. I think I'm going to put 2 up there, but I have to recess them so the door doesn't hit them. It's just insulation to the upstairs, and I'll just push it up. And then I think I'm going to put one here and one there over the car. So I'll get 4 more of these and I'll wire them together, and that'll work. And then I'm going to probably get some of this plastic here and drape it down the sides, probably even with this door here, so you have some room to walk in between. about the same on that side. I might put a piece of plastic down on the floor too, so no dust will come up. What's also nice too is if you have it jacked up in the air, I'll have it probably on jack stands, probably this high, or maybe a little bit higher. I'll put it on cinder blocks, maybe get up just a little bit higher, just so if there is any dust, it won't come up when you're spraying down low. So that'll take care of that also, and also I'll be able to get the edges. And put some plastic down, and I could probably throw some water on it or something like that. It's just so if any dust does come, it'll sink down and stay in there. And then maybe I'll get some plastic tape off some of my cabinets and get some of my stuff out of here, push them out to the sides. And see if my buddy will move his bike, or if he gets it running, or maybe we'll push that outside when we prime it, just so we don't fuck up his Harley. And then find this plywood that's all shitty. There's a window there, so we'll take care of that. But it's coming along. A lot more sanding to do right here, but the bulk of it is done. And now that I got the car gone, I have some more room and more motivation to get this done. After blocking it for, oh man, at least 20 minutes straight, my arms are killing me. You see we're just starting to break through, but I mean there's low here and around here. So once we get this block down the rest of the way, I'm gonna end up coming back and probably backfilling some of this over here, and you can see it's pretty straight, but you can see stuff like that. I mean, if it focuses, like there. But I gotta come over here with the DA or block and get this edge. There's a little edge right here, but it's fucking smooth. Feels nice. And you gotta remember when blocking, you wanna make crisscross X patterns. You just wanna go this way, and then I stand up and go down with it, and then I sit down on this milk crate, and I go up the whole thing, and you can see it's fucking. There's a lot of dust, a lot of material coming off of there, but we're getting it.